All right, y'all. Peace and love. It's your boy MultiMahdi. We're going to get into a reading shortly. Matter of fact, some air up in here. Yeah, peace and love, y'all. Not sure how many people going to log in. You can see what the title say. What does the spirit world want us to know? All praise to the Most High God, spirit guides, angels of the white light, accurate information. You know, for some reason, I'm getting a lot of stories about people in the past. I feel like a lot of people that passed on want me to tell their stories, right? And a lot of people that passed on want me to tell their stories, how they got like tricked by the devil. You know? So a lot of people got tricked by the devil, got tricked by fame, got tricked by fortune, got tricked by drugs, got tricked by wanting to fit in, you know? And for some reason, I was watching, I don't know why I've been driven like to hear these stories, you know? But it's a lot of artists and a lot of people that died tragically from HIV/AIDS, right? And my father had HIV, right? He was he used heroin. I buried a lot of people when I was a kid from HIV, right? And it ain't just me, you have too, right? And I kind of see history repeating itself, you know? Like me, I'm celibate right now, right? And I'm probably gonna stay that way until I meet somebody that's worth my time and energy, right? Why am I like that? Because I refuse. You know, my father had HIV before I was born. And luckily my mother didn't have it, right? So we was born like on heroin. But you know, the most I had was diabetes, like hypertension, right? Which a lot of people are like, yo, you should be mad about that. You should be mad about that. Nah, I was a heroin addicted baby. I could have been born blind. I could have been born crippled. I could have been born fucked up. I'm actually shocking the eyes, been shocking the eyes since I got here, right? That's how you know God got like his hand on you, got a purpose for you. I'm actually an educator, so I've worked with kids that was crack babies and shit like that, right? And I just refused to go back to God with some shit that he helped me dip and avoid, right? And then I look at like a female just hit me on a dating app just now. And then I look on the picture. I didn't even know so many people that had HIV. Did y'all know the girl from 702 died from HIV? Did y'all know the guy from High Five died from HIV? Did y'all know like a lot of these celebrities, a lot of these people, and they it's crazy when they caught it back in the day because now we're in 2025, they got a little more research about the disease, right? But they was kind of like fucked back in the day because nobody had too much knowledge about it, right? So now, fast forward, right? Fast forward. Um, uh, yeah, I know I need better lighting, but yeah, I just got to pay attention to the message. You know what I mean? I know it's kind of dark in here, but you can hear me though. You can see me though, you know. But normally I work off the daylight where I'm at, but it's nighttime right now, so it's a little darker, But you're definitely right though. I appreciate that. Um, but I don't care if I was sitting in the dark. You can hear me though. You know what I mean? So let's check the message though. So I look on Facebook, right? All these chicks hit me on Facebook dating that, right? And I look on their pictures, they got their breasts out, they got their ass out, beautiful women, right? I go on Instagram, you got everybody twerking, everybody, a lot of the women looking like prostitutes on there. Everybody showing their body. Everybody got thongs on, everybody strippers, everybody dancing, everybody promiscuous. As if this shit don't exist out here, right? And you got the youth out here having unprotected sex, wilding, right? Then let's not ignore the fact that young girls be dating older men. Girls 15, 16 years old dating a dude that's 30. He'll live 15 years longer than you, right? And he been sleeping with women before you was born, right? So um, I just been driven to talk about this shit. Uh, I want to get into the reading, but a lot of these people that passed on, I feel like they want me to tell their stories. Like a lot of these people died horrible deaths, especially like in the 80s and in the 90s, you know? And it's just like we living in the world, people chasing rappers, people chasing fame, the same thing they did back in the day. And at the end of the day, nobody supported these people when they died. Did you know the girl from 702? She met an older guy with money. Did you know the group 702? She met an older guy with money who gave her HIV. She didn't even have health coverage to even fight the disease. She died like at 30 years old. What you hear women on here talking about dudes with money? Oh, I want to do with a nice car. I want to do with all of that. What the fuck are we doing out here? What are we doing out here, y'all? You know? Uh, Elevated Mind Healer said we living in the last days, yet past cycles. That's why we're the generational curse breakers. You know? I just I wish I could like tap people on the shoulder and shit that's on Instagram. These chicks, the dudes out here, you got the back pages, you got women prostituting themselves, they're hooking up with people. Uh yeah, yeah. Go check on I think yeah. I just watched a video. I don't know, the spirit world led me to do that. I just watched a video with 24 R&B singers that died from HIV. And it hit home closer than you think. Because 702 was one of my favorite groups. And you know what's crazy? It was the prettiest one in 702. She was fucking beautiful. It was the prettiest girl that was in 702. The real beautiful one. The real beautiful one. Dude gave her AIDS, HIV. She died at 30. Didn't even have health coverage. Right? Um, and the list goes on. Right? I love that group. Right? And this is how the devil trick you. The devil will trick you with a music contract. The devil will trick you with fame. The devil will trick you with money. The devil will trick you with drugs. And then let alone, let's not talk about, the LGBT community. A lot of these men, you know, that's been going on forever. HIV AIDS. Being homosexual. HIV AIDS. And, I probably get blocked for this, but It's obvious if you see a certain demographic that's affected the most, that evidently, well, we already know if you live in a homosexual lifestyle, you're more susceptible to catch the disease the way how you have sex, right? But we know that's against God. I don't give a fuck what the government tell you. We know it's against God because look who the number one candidate for HIV is: gay men. You know? And I'm thinking, I'm like, thank God I never had to deal with my sexuality. But it's like, okay, so you like men. So you like men, right? Okay. I don't even know what to say about that. Like, if I was gay, which I couldn't, I never know what that feel like. Luckily, I've been a heterosexual man my whole life, but I would just stop having sex. It's like, it's like if a motherfucker was addicted to liking goats, you gonna keep fucking goats? If you see that people that fuck goats keep catching these diseases, but oh, I like goats, so you gonna keep fucking goats, or you gonna like do something about it? You gonna keep fucking goats, even though you keep seeing the people that fuck goats get a disease, right? Elevated Mind Healer said that's the Jezebel spirit messing with people's sexuality. Hear the sirens? That is the devil. When you see the devil, you got the man and the woman chain. And pretty soon, you're going to hear about a lot of celebrities that got HIV. And I believe Puff Daddy's name is going to be on that list. It's nowhere in the world. And I believe that Puff Daddy's, and you could clearly see this shit. I believe that Puff Daddy's kid's mother had HIV/AIDS because they said that she died from pneumonia. I grew up in the '90s. Like my godfather was a pimp. I buried a lot of people from HIV, right? And a lot of times they would die from pneumonia because they can't fight off pneumonia because their immune system too weak. I believe Kim Porter had HIV/AIDS because Puffy had her out here doing the same thing he did to Cassie. And if you listen to Cassie, they didn't use protection in them free calls. He hired they hired male escorts to have unprotected sex. That's the most dangerous shit you could do. So I won't be surprised if it comes out that Sean Combs got HIV and he passed it around through the music business. There's nowhere in the world. And so, and then you think about it, he probably do got something because why would you want to sit back in a chair and watch somebody have sex with your woman? Why wouldn't you just want to have sex with your woman? Why? You got something? Do you have something? Because why you not participating? Why you getting off by watching somebody else have sex? That's weird ass shit. Look, I don't want to get off, but look, it's a lot of weird shit going on, and a lot of people taking their life for granted out here. A lot of people taking their life for granted out here. A lot of people is being reckless out here, and I ain't even talking about celebrities. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about I'm talking about regular people out here. They living. Everybody that go to club every week, you probably got HIV, AIDS, herpes waiting in the club for you. That's why I don't go to the club. I don't drink. I don't smoke weed. I used to. I'm a cornball now. I'm not doing none of that shit no more. I never thought I'd get to that point. I'm practicing celibacy. You know what I mean? Why? Because, like, why? Is it worth it? It's women hitting me on Facebook dating that right now. You know? You said, I'm so grateful for my life. I almost lost mine in January. Wow. Wow. God saved you. Wow. If you don't mind me asking, how did you almost lose your life, Elevated Mind Healer? I mean, whatever you could reveal. I hear the sirens in the background. How'd you almost lose your life? A bad work accident. Okay. Okay. Bad elevated mind healer. I watched one of your videos, and this is no disrespect to you, because you're a beautiful woman, right? Did I see that like you lost like teeth, and there's no disrespect to you. You are beautiful, and I'm a person that can look through somebody's soul, so I can see past all of that shit, right? Did you lose your teeth in an accident? Because you are beautiful. You're beautiful even if you don't feel beautiful sometimes. Because we're not perfect at all, right? Wow. Because I looked at the video, I said, wow. I said, it looked like some type of accident happened to you. Um, I'm sorry to hear that. Um, oh, I remember we was talking about an accident. We was talking about that. We was talking about teeth. We was talking about a lawsuit. They definitely got surgery that you could do to fix that. So um, I just want to let you know, you said I tripped over a rock and another department was using for a doorstep and face painted into the rock. Mm. I just want to let you know that you're beautiful, by the way. I can see your soul. So, you know, you're beautiful. And that's hard to go through. I just want to let you know that you're beautiful. And every time you look in the mirror, remember that you're beautiful. And the devil is a liar. He said, I got up and seen a lot of blood and picked up my tooth, swallowed one. Wow. Um, but God gonna fix that for you. God gonna fix that for you. They got dentists out here that work wonders, you know? So, you know, luckily, you know, not luckily, but me, I could see your soul, you know? I could see the souls of people, you know? Yeah. I've been there, you know? You know? Um, I could see the soul though. So every time you look in the mirror, remember that you're beautiful, right? Remember that you're beautiful. Just remember that, you know? Let's get into this reading, y'all. So I want everybody to, I mean, we could get off of the disease part. Let's get on the food. Let's get on the food that we eat. I told you I'm vegan, right? So, you know, I had diabetes and hypertension, right? Most of my life. But I'm in perfect health. I'm defying odds. I don't take no insulin. I don't take no metformin. I don't take no high blood pressure medicine. Knocking on wood. Shout out to Dr. Sabi. I'm vegan. I don't eat from an animal. I don't drink milk. I don't eat sugar. I don't eat cheese. I don't eat butter. I don't eat meat. I'm showing you how the people say your skin looks so beautiful. But then I tell people what I eat, and they make jokes. They laugh at me. It's people that laugh at me. Dr. Sabi was my doctor, right? I've literally met Dr. Sabi's wife and his kids, right? So, you know, I'm not just talking like secondhand, like I've lived this life, right? Um, I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke weed. I don't poison my body. I love my body. I love myself. I respect my health. You know? Peace and love, crystal love. And then it's like, you know, I meet people, you know, and people make jokes about me. Oh, what's wrong with you? It's all right to have a little meat. It's all right to drink a little wine. It's all right to smoke a little weed. Nah. It's not, I'm showing you that you can live a clean life. And then I'm in a Chinese store. All I see is black women coming in. Luckily, I met a black woman. That's why a lot of times it'd be hard for me to find like relationships too. You know, as with Bless said, I'm about to cause. I can't stomach meat and milk. It's so heavy on my body, right? I'm just saying, like, you could change. Sugar has been the most challenging, yeah. But guess what? You know, when you go to the, especially if you're getting older, You know, and nowadays, like the kids be having, I had diabetes and hypertension since I was 6 years old, right? The kids is developing diabetes and hypertension at 10 years old, at 9 years old. Why? Because of McDonald's, because of Burger King, right? We're not supposed to be eating this shit. This shit not real. And then you like, so when I go to the Chinese store, you know what I get? I get brown rice, right? I get mixed vegetables with extra broccoli. That's my meal. That's my meal, and it's delicious, right? But while I'm ordering my food, I see all the black women coming in. Oh, I'll take the pork fried rice. They don't even fucking try. They don't even try. I be hearing them saying, I'll take the pork fried rice, yeah, with the fried chicken wings, or the shrimp. You know, shrimp is the roaches of the sea. The shit that we actually celebrate is bullshit. But people are like, I don't know if I could go without meat. You'll go without meat when you go to the doctor and you find out you got a fucking disease. Then you want to change. Why wait till you develop a disease? Why not listen to a motherfucker? Why not do the research? Then people say, "Oh, I'm an Earth Angel too." So now I think about like some of the women I met that tried to fool me. I'm an Earth Angel too, and they hookah. They what's that little shit? They vaping. Like they got all these fucking shit out here for you to kill yourself. And all that shit turned me off when I meet a woman. That shit turns me the fuck off. I meet a woman. Oh, I'm an Earth Angel too, but you vaping though. What the fuck is you running from? You vaping. You smoking cigarettes. You got a joint in your mouth. You always got something to smoke or something to drink. What are you running from? And I used to smoke 6 blunts a day. I never thought I'd be in front of y'all and tell y'all that y'all need to stop smoking weed. But yeah, all my weed smokers, you need to stop smoking weed. You know why you need to stop smoking weed? Because you don't know what's in that shit. You don't know what's in, even if you get that shit from a dispensary, you don't know what's in that shit. You know? Elevated Mind Healer said, I have a lot of smoothies and vegetables. I love avocados. Avocados is great for your skin. It's great for your body. You know? Avocados is great for you, especially for a female's system and your vagina. All that is great. Look, I'm not here. I told you I smoke 6 blunts a day. Y'all used to see me. Y'all used to see me smoke. Until I was like, wait a minute. That is a demonic attachment. That shit takes your money. It slows you the fuck up. It makes your breath stink. Right? Right? Elevator said, yeah, I love chia seeds. I put chia seeds in my water every day too. That's why your skin's so beautiful. Right? But I'm not here to judge nobody, but look, think about changing, man. God wants you as a pure vessel with nothing controlling you. We is controlling you. Anytime you got to do some shit every day, it is controlling you. It is controlling you. And I'm telling you, telling y'all, know I used to smoke hella weed. I don't even miss this shit. Now, I did say I would smoke a blunt or hit a blunt only when I'm about to have intercourse. I'm just being honest with you. God gonna have to work with me on that. But luckily, I don't got to do that right now because I'm celibate right now, right? But I do like, the euphoria, smoking a blunt or having some weed in my system before I have sex. I'm just being honest. I do. Weed takes me to like another. I used to smoke weed on every song that I made. I used to smoke weed to do a reading, but now I don't need it. But when I have sex, that's the only thing. That's kind of sacred to me. Um, you know, I ain't gonna lie, like, you know what I mean? It do elevate my mind. It take me to I get to be the Superman level. Not like I can't do it without it, but I kind of like being in the euphoric state when I'm having sex. But luckily, I'm celibate right now, so I ain't even got to deal with that right now. And then I'm organized enough to only do it if I was about to have sex. You know what I mean? Um, and yeah, so it's like Right now, it's like women probably might get bored with me if they want to go out on a date with me. They might get bored with me because I'm not rushing to have sex with nobody. I want to get to know you. I'm to the point where I want to get to know somebody. You know, I'm to the point where I really want to get to know somebody. I'm not rushing to go get you in the bedroom. I don't even give a fuck about, I don't give a fuck about none of that right now. I've seen so many beautiful ass women on these documentaries that had HIV and AIDS, right? So all that beautiful shit is cool, but who are you on the inside? What's your soul look like? You know? Um, he said I had Blue Lotus before, too, Crystal. It was cool, not the same, right? So I'll be in the Chinese store and I see here go the black woman come up, and not just black women, but I'm just saying I'm making an example. Black women die early as shit. Black women be dying early as shit from heart complications, diabetes, hypertension, because the black women, they nurture it, they take it. Well, women in general, but we talking about like people that live in these that grew up in these environments that live in these communities, right? They die extremely young compared to other people. And maybe it's because, well, what I'm hearing. What am I hearing? Oh, I have the pork fried rice with the shrimp. Yeah, and hold the vegetables. That's all I hear. Oh, and hold I don't like vegetables. I heard a woman say, I don't like water like that. You said, Christy Love said, God be pushing me to let all that go for my new life. My other guys confirmed it. Listen, you want God to enhance your spiritual gifts, right? You want God to bless you. Like if you're a child of God, right? You're an earth angel, you're a spiritual being. You can't be an earth angel and a spiritual being hitting a vape. You can't be an earth angel, a spiritual being getting high all the time. You can't be an earth angel, spiritual being getting drunk all the time. You know that the more toxic food that you eat, and if you're a spiritual being, you got demon motherfuckers that attack you with black magic. You know that shit work on you more? When you eat toxic ass food, you gotta eat a certain way. Why you think I'm so protected? I eat a certain way. I live a certain way. When you drink alcohol, it lowers your frequency. And it allows black magic to work on you. You don't think you're not as protected as you are when you're drunk. It lowers your frequency. That's why they call it spirits. Right? So I want to be you're supposed to drink a gallon of water every day. I just be watching some of these people. They be like, you boring. You don't drink. You don't eat meat. What we supposed to do, eat grass? I be like, okay. Maybe we're not meant to be. I mean? You wanna talk down upon me because I'm not toxic like you. I heard women say that shit, not like women I was dating, but people, coworkers I used to be in the car with. Well, we gonna eat grass? Instead of taking heed that, damn, this dude look young for his age. I look young for my age. I look good. My body looks good. Right? I could run fast as a 10-year-old. Hear the sirens? I'm in perfect shape. Right? It's because the way I take care of myself. If you love yourself, take care of yourself. Half of these women severely overweight is because what they eat. That shit bulk you the fuck up. I'm working on, every now and then I have a diet ginger ale. I'm working on that. It's not the best, but let's get into this reading, y'all. And look, I'm not here to judge nobody. I'm just here to wake people up. What the fuck are we doing? Do we really do it take for you to go to the doctor and find out you got some shit for you to change? Why not change your shit when you healthy? Women, do you got to catch a motherfucking STD to realize you don't need to be sleeping with multiple men? Oh, I was in a relationship, we broke up. Now you're sleeping with somebody else. I was in a relationship, we broke up. Now you're sleeping with somebody else. I was in a relationship and we broke up. Now you're sleeping with somebody else. Yeah, I know women like that. I was in a relationship, we broke up, it didn't work. Now you sleep with somebody else. Before the year out, you only slept with 30 motherfuckers in 1 year. What man wants a woman that's used up like that? You just throwing away, just using yourself up, not even treasuring yourself, valuing yourself. You done slept with 30 motherfuckers in 1 year. And that's just 1 year out of your life. Some women walk around here and slept with over 300 motherfuckers. And we talk about men too. I'm talking about men too, man. It's celebrated in the community. Oh, he promiscuous. Oh, he get all the girls. Yeah, but that's the nigga that got HIV. The nigga that get all the girls. No discipline. No discipline. It take discipline to be celibate, especially when you're handsome. I ain't no ugly nigga. Women try to talk to me all the time. Yeah, well, I want to get to know you first before I give you my penis. I'm like a woman with it. I want to get to know you first before I put my mouth on you. Yeah. So let's get into the reading, y'all. I'm just a bitch ass nigga. I'm a bitch ass nigga, right? Because I'm celibate, right? Must be something wrong with him. Is he gay? Definitely not. I'm just not a hoe. I've been promiscuous, but I learned. I learned from other people. When I went and got tested, I was like, had my eyes closed, like, Lord, please don't let me have nothing, Lord. Clean bill of health. I said, yeah, I like to stay this way. You know? And then, you know, women, a lot of women in these documentaries, they caught HIV or AIDS from the man that they was with. So women, how about you? You keep dealing with a nigga that's cheating on you. You keep dealing with a nigga that's unfaithful. One day he's gonna bring you something home that you can't get rid of. You ready to die? You ready to die for somebody else? Mistakes? Because he's not gonna tell you what he did. He's not gonna tell you what he did. Most niggas don't even know they got shit because they don't go to the doctor. Or then the motherfuckers go to the doctor, find out they got shit and they don't even tell you. So a lot of women is dying because they met somebody with HIV/AIDS. How many women got that story? He was the love of my life and he killed your ass too. You ever seen somebody die from HIV/AIDS? When their T-cell levels drop, they get down to like 90 pounds. Luckily, they got new medicines that allow you to live longer. But shit, we got to pray for the people that in the past. They died horrible deaths, all for some sex. And let me ask you a question. When you bust a nut, right, you got the best sex of your life, right? When you bust a nut, how long that nut lasts? Like, is it the type of nut that every day is going to come out and you're going to feel that little leg shiver? Who ready to die for that? You ready to die for that one night? That shit lasts one night. One night. All that pumping and sweating, then it's over. But you're going to wake up with some shit for the rest of your life? For one night? You know? Said you live by the sword, you die by the sword. I like that elevated Mayela. Crystal Love say, but it's a herb that can cure that also, but it's better to stay safe. Look, you don't even need a cure for HIV/AIDS. Know why you don't need a cure for HIV/AIDS? I mean, of course, you know, Dr. Sebi cured that shit a long time ago. Let me not talk too much though, you know? But how about meeting? How about meeting somebody and before you have sex with them, y'all go get tested together? How many motherfuckers gonna do that? Because I'm doing that shit. How many motherfuckers gonna do that? How many motherfuckers gonna do that? Oh yeah, I had so much fun. We're so great. Oh, we get along so well. Great. Let's go to the clinic together and wait for our test results. And we both look at our test results. See what we got. Updated. Not a motherfucker show you their test results from 3 months ago. No. Before I sleep with you, you could have slept with somebody last night before you got with me and give me some shit. How about we both go get tested? Then we could have some fun. We could really have some fun. Put my tongue to work. Not saying don't use protection, but I'm just saying. Rather than just meeting somebody and just sleeping with them, don't even know the motherfucker. All right, so that's part of the message out there, you know. He said that's what I will be doing. We going to the clinic. Yeah, yeah. That's the perfect date that I would respect a woman so much. What we going on our first date to the clinic? Great, I'll be right there with you. Let's go. I'm with it. What you need from me? Let's get it. Oh, let's see. Be looking at like the kid got that report card. Let's see what you got. Oh, negative, negative. Oh, this is great. High five. If people do that, if people did that, there'd be less people catching STDs. All right. So let's see what's going on, y'all. All praise to the Most High God, Spirit God. And I hope this hits somebody, because somebody living reckless out there. Somebody need to change their ways, whether if you drink, whether it's food killing you, whether drugs killing you, whether your sex partner's killing you. Huh? Right? Elevated mind healer, we might need to hook up, because that's what I'm looking for. How do Aquarius and Capricorn go together? We both ruled by planet Saturn. You know, we might need to go on a date or something. How tall are you, elevated mind healer? How tall are you? Are you 6'3"? Because that's a deal breaker. Oh, your Venus in Capricorn, my Venus is in Sagittarius. You know? Yeah. We might have to go out, elevated mind healer. We might have to, you know. That's if you find me attractive, you know. You know. I don't know. I'm not gonna assume that I'm your type, but we might need to go out. You know, we might need to go out and chill, have a, you know. Oh, that's a nice. I don't know. I'm 5'7" elevated mind healer. I'm 5'7". You know, a lot of women like men that's like 6'4". You know, but you know, I be telling people like, I'm be honest. Can I be honest with you, elevated mind healer? I feel like that shit shouldn't apply to me. You know why I feel like that shit shouldn't apply to me? Because I'm a whole goddamn earth angel. It's like I could look around and I'm not being cocky and no shit like that. That's why I don't understand how a woman could put another nigga over me. I don't give a fuck if he look better than me. He ain't me. He ain't me. He ain't me. You know? Right? And that's more what I'm talking about. I like that, you know? But I'm like, she like, I like a man that's 6'3". Yeah, but he ain't no motherfucking earth angel though. That nigga ain't got no superpowers. You know what I mean? I'm an earth angel. That means whoever life I come into, you know how many relationships I've been in and motherfuckers have ran into inheritance money and got better jobs and got new cars. Just all this. I am a good luck motherfucking charm. Like I can look into the future and tell you what's gonna happen tomorrow. I'm I'm a singer. I'm a rapper. I mean, look, I'm not showing off, you know? But I'm an educated man. I make great money at my job, right? I'm an extremely hard worker, right? I'm a great father, right? I'm a singer, I'm a rapper, I'm a producer. It's really not no shit that I can't do. I'm a 7 baby. So when women be like, or like try to put somebody above me, I'm like, who the fuck you gonna find better than me? That's all I'm saying. I'm like, who the fuck did you put over me? That's why I'm like, oh, you put somebody else over me. Go with them. Cause they ain't no motherfucking earth angel. I know I'm a rare motherfucker. Y'all know that y'all rare. And then let alone to the characteristics that I hold. I'm a man of morals. I'm a man of character. I'm a man with integrity. Right? I'm a man with knowledge. And most of all, I'm a man of God. That's what they forget. I like him, but he ain't got no God in him. All he gonna do is lead you to hell. I'm a man of God. Women forget that. A man is supposed to lead you, right? But a lot of times y'all get in the hands of these men that don't got no God in them, and they lead your ass right to hell, right? And most of all, that I'm a brag, I am a man that is highly favored by the Most High God. How about that? Hear the sirens? So that's why I get offended. That's why I get it. That's why I get offended. You know, that's why I cut people off. I'm like, oh, you put somebody before me. Oh, you put somebody before me. Okay, then go with that. I can't play second to nobody. I can't play second to no. Once I feel like somebody put somebody else over me, and then I look at the person that they put over me. I'm like, you don't love yourself. Because a lot of times I could scare people away just by my energy. They'd rather date somebody that's under them. A lot of women like to date niggas that's under them. Somebody that's not going to push them to be better. That's going to accept them the way how they are. A lot of women like to date men that's under them. How you got a job and he don't got a job? You know? Yeah. Crystal Love said, I'll be glad when I get my spirit all the way right. My future husband gonna love me. I still get my downloads daily. Though I'm a real empath, we all have to grow. Yeah, we all got to look. I'm growing every day. And I'm a self-proclaimed earth angel. And I'm still growing every day. We all growing. If you're not growing every day, you dead. We all could be better for the Most High God. Every day I try to be better. I try to get better at my readings. I try to be a better. I want to be a better father. I'm a good father, but I could be a great father. I want to be a great. I want to be a better father. I want to be a great father. Right? I want to be a great father. Right? One day I'm gonna be somebody's husband. I want to be a great husband. I want to be your best friend. I want to be there for you until the day we die. I want to be the one that you depend on. Right? I want to love you unconditionally, but it's kind of hard to find that out here. Because the rules of biology and the pimp game, the more love you show a woman, the more she gonna reject you. She gonna go want a nigga that don't show her that love, and she gonna reject you. And I know that's the rules of biology and that's the rules of pimping, but I don't want to live by them rules. That's why I'm single, because I could be the biggest pimp too. I could be the biggest person. I'm a mom, I'm a smart motherfucker. I'm a seven baby. I'm a smart motherfucker. I don't want to be like that though. I don't want to use psychology on them. I want to be able to be me and you be you, and we love each other. I don't want to have to pull back my love or, show a little bit of love to make you love me more. I want to love you unconditionally while you love me the same way. That's what I want. I don't want to play the mind games. That's why I'm single. You know? Let's get into it. All right, Capricorn. I'm sorry I've been running off at the mouth. Right? You said I'll be your best friend. I want you around all the time. I feel the same way, Elevated My Hill. I feel the same way. What's going on? Patricia Wright, peace and love. Patricia Wright, how you doing? Peace and love. All right, Capricorn, let's get into this reading. I've been running off at the mouth. Anybody that just jumped on this reading, I want y'all to go back when I get off of this. I want y'all to go back and watch this reading. And I want y'all to apply this shit to your life. I want you, when you think about eating your food, when you buying your food at the supermarket, I want you to think about you eating to live. You're not living to eat. When you think about going to smoke that cigarette, I want you to think about that shit. Think of me. I want my voice to pop in your head. When you about to go drink alcohol, I want you to pop. I want my shit to pop in your head. When you about to go smoke that blunt, pop in your head. When you about to have sex with somebody you barely know, pop it. Or somebody you know that don't give a fuck about you, pop your head. I want me to pop in your head. I want to see you living the best version of you. I want to see, Crystal Love, I want to see you get free. I want you to stop saying when. Crystal Love, I'm not judging, but I want you to get free. I want you to get free. I don't want you to say when I do this, when I do it now. Oh, this person don't love me, this person is toxic. When I get away, I want you to get away now. When no more living in the future, I want you to live in it now. When you hang up, look at your life and look at the shit in your life that you don't like and change that shit. Not later. Ain't no later. Tomorrow will not promise. Right? And you could say, it's easy for you to say that, Marty. You're not a woman. You don't know how it is to love somebody. You don't know how it is to have kids with somebody. I walked away from my whole fucking family. My whole family. And I loved the shit out of my family when I had a family. I walked away from all of them motherfuckers. And never gonna look back ever again in my life. So I'm proof that when you make one step, God make the other. But you can't be a follower though. You can't be afraid of being by yourself. A lot of people, oh, what if I don't have nobody to talk to? Talk to God. What if I don't have a friend? Find a friend in God. Who am I have my support system? God is your support system. I'm telling you that shit. Everybody need a bunch of people around, but you're gonna die by yourself though. Oh, I just love having a bunch of people around, but you're gonna die by yourself. You was born by yourself, you're gonna die by yourself. And a lot of them people that's around ain't gonna be around when you fucked up. They love got a limit. They got a limit on their support. All right. I mean, I'm sounding harsh, but I want y'all to really like change the shit. When I go, I want to know that I did my job by the Most High God. I'm a walking earth angel on this planet, and I want to inspire people to do better in their life. Oh, I want to lose weight, but stop fucking eating that bullshit ass food you eating. I'm vegan, you could do it. What do vegans eat? You look up everything else online. You look up everything else online. Why don't you look up being vegan? What type of food should you eat? Some of y'all know how to cook. Y'all could cook the shit out of some vegan food. Give yourself a month. Give yourself 3 weeks going vegan and see how your body feel. And then take it one step. Go a week first. Huh? Go a week. You know what? I'm going to talk about I got to smoke weed because of my nerves. How about you stop smoking weed today? How about you pick up your motherfucking weed bag and throw that shit out the fucking window? How about you erase all the weed, man, out of your motherfucking phone? Help yourself out. How about that? How about that? Oh, I want to stop drinking alcohol. I want you to take all the alcohol out of your motherfucking house and throw that shit in the garbage now. Yeah, but you said I'm a lone wolf. Me too. You know, Capricorn, real Capricorns is cool with being by themselves too. Because if you got a relationship with God, you know you're never by yourself. You never by yourself. I be alone a lot, but I'm never by myself. I'm never by myself. Let's get into the reading, y'all. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. I've been running off at the fucking mouth, but I really wanted to see y'all. I want to see people change. I want to see people change. Now, we think about, next month, I'm going to know fucking next month right now. Right now. To make the decision right fucking now. Get with somebody that's toxic, make the decision right now. I'm leaving this motherfucker. If you ain't leaving yet, stop having sex with him. How about that? You with a toxic motherfucker that you can't get away from right now, then protect yourself. Stop having sex with him right now. Tonight. Tonight, go celibate. That's your vagina. That's your penis. You got somebody that you live with, that you got kids with, that you know you can't trust. Stop fucking them right now. Stop having sex. When they come home drunk, trying to get on you, fucking close your legs. No more excuses. Oh, this other excuses for other people. You in control of you. Love y'all. I'm just saying. Your ancestors using you on this great Juneteenth. Definitely is. Because I don't know why it's getting deep. My last reading was deep as shit. You know? My last reading was deep as... That last reading, I swear that wasn't me talking. It ain't me talking now. It's people that it's people that passed on, that live reckless lives, and they're trying to tell you that you don't have to do that shit. Stop living a reckless life out here. Start taking your time and loving yourself and living in the motherfucking moment. Live every moment of your life. Live every second of your life. Think about it, like right now. Not, oh, I'm going to change my life tomorrow. Change your shit right now. When you get off this motherfucking line with me, feel like a new goddamn person. Hear that firecrack went off? Feel like a new fucking person. Oh, next week I'm going to join the gym. No, join the gym. Do that shit right now. When you get off the phone, don't wait to join the gym. Start doing your sit-ups and your push-ups in the house. I don't give a fuck if you go to the park and start running and people looking at you. What the fuck is she running for? Fuck. Don't give a fuck what nobody else thinking. Set a goal and do it. I'm gonna go to school next year. No, go to school tomorrow. Start look. You want to go to school? Start looking up to go to school tomorrow. What it take to go to school? Call a school. Write it on your wall. Call a school. How much the tuition is? How can you start? When the next semester gonna start? Do what you want to do fucking now. Don't wait for that shit. That sounded like a bomb. Right? Just the universe talking. All right, y'all. I've been running off at the mouth. That really ain't me. I said, God, take over. Take over. What's the energy, Lord? What's the energy for my Capricorns out here? Hear the sirens? That could be you. Hear the sirens? Hear the sirens? I'm making this shit up, huh? What time is it on the clock? Because you know I'm at 9:49. 4 and 9 equal 13, 13 and 9, 22. 22 is a master number. Master yourself right now. 22. Some of y'all working on the masters or some shit like that. 22 is a master number. 11 is a master number. 33 is a master number. 44 is a master number. Right? Hear that? Master yourself. No excuses for your life. Stop making excuses for your life. That, oh, I was abused as a kid. I was abused my whole fucking childhood. I didn't grow up and abuse nobody, and I don't let them motherfuckers that abuse me make the decisions I make as a grown ass man. You abused me as a kid, great. I'm a grown ass man now. Try to abuse me now, I'll beat your ass. I'm not living in that shit. Oh, they lied on me. Okay, you lied on me back then. You know, only thing that is hard for me to get past is my son. That's one of the biggest struggles of my life, that these motherfuckers lied on me and took my fucking son. Right? But me knowing who I am, I know that God is fucking these people up. And I already seen people start dying. So I'm going to leave that in God's hands. Right? And when it's time to bring that shit to court, because I got all the evidence to put niggas in prison, right? When it's time for me, you know, when I got all my ducks in a row, right? You know, I can even go to court and put niggas in jail. Because niggas is living in hell. Niggas in court HIV. Niggas is dying. Motherfuckers done buried their kids, buried their mother, buried their grandmother. I know God don't play about me. So I got to leave that. That's the hardest thing I had to do. Because some days I was just like, yo, I should have just got a whole MAC 10 and sprayed everybody the fuck up. But I'm not losing my soul for these niggas, and I'm not going to jail. I would be no good to my son in jail. That's what they want me to do. But I gotta be smarter than that. You gotta be smarter than that. You know, these motherfuckers that, some of these kids that grew up with no daddies, you know, they get in a beef with a motherfucker and they don't got a man's voice to show them how to survive, and they go pick up a gun and go kill everybody and be in jail the next fucking day. In jail the next fucking day. I'm murdered niggas and be in jail the next fucking day. They don't even survive for a month after they murdered a motherfucker. They go to jail the next day. You know what you call got caught, found it. They got found in it. Yeah, 40 years to life. I'm not throwing away my life for these demon devil motherfuckers. God gonna protect my son in my absence, right? And I just gotta believe in that. Vengeance is mine, save the Lord. Yeah. And I promise y'all, God be whooping these people ass. I swear, I promise y'all, if you rock with the Most High God, God is the most loyal friend you can have. These motherfuckers, everybody that went against me getting their ass whooped. I don't even got to be around to see it. They say, we got him in a homeless shelter. Now, you got me in a homeless shelter, all right? Yep. You got me in a homeless shelter in the most expensive city in the world. You got me in a homeless shelter, but it's safe and it's clean. Don't nobody bothering me here. I get room service every fucking day. Yeah. I'm a therapist. I'm a licensed therapist. Can make up to $100,000 a year. You know, all my motherfucking money go in my pocket. You know, people worry about how I'm going to pay my rent at the end of the month. How I'm going to pay my car note. How I'm going to do all that. I live a free life, y'all. I live a free life. I don't got no fucking bills but a cell phone bill and a little girl. I don't got no rent to pay. I don't got no car note to pay. I got a cell phone bill to pay. All my money go in my fucking pocket. So the same way how motherfuckers set me up to be in a homeless shelter, you actually set me up to be real fucking wealthy. Then I just got a voucher that pays my rent. up to like $3,000. And the voucher lasts me for about 10 years. Ain't that about something? So you mean God, and then God blessed me with multiple positions. You know, I'm an RBT, right? So I'm an independent contractor. I can make it sign as many contracts as I want. And all that money go in my motherfucking pocket. I don't want to talk about my business too much, but so women be like, why would I date somebody in a homeless shelter? Because I got more money than the nigga that's driving around in the Benz? Yeah. Why they go out spending their money, you know, on a brand new car, tricking, on mortgage, on rent? I don't got no fucking bills. So they put me in a situation to sit on all my money. And I always wanted to live in New York. I love New York. I'm gonna let y'all know I love fucking New York. I love New York. I do. I love New York, y'all. I love New York. There's no place like it. There's no place that you could go get a speakerphone and a mic and start singing and walk away with $1,000. There's no way. I love New York. I mean, it is Gotham City though. It is Babylon, but I don't play them games. So I ain't worried about that. You know? So people that put me in a situation, like, you hear that? You put me in a situation to blow the fuck up. Hear that? I'm writing books. I'm about to drop a new album, clothing line, all this type of shit. And I can afford to do it. I even got to stack enough money where I could actually afford a lawyer and get my son. Yeah. Right? And I always wanted to live. I'm from New Jersey. I always wanted to live in New York. I'm from Newark, New Jersey. It was no freedom in Newark, New Jersey. No, because I tried it. I tried going down to Penn Station and setting up the speaker and the mic, and the police was there 10 minutes later telling me I had to cut that shit off. Everybody looking at you. Motherfuckers you don't grow up in school, all haters and shit. I'm not dissing the city, no help. When I was homeless in Newark, no help. I had to come to New York. No help in Newark. No help where I come. And I was a teacher 10 years in Newark for the Newark Board of Education. Couldn't even help me get into a homeless shelter in that bitch. Here go your bag of turkey. We got some turkey sandwich and a juice. And you could take a shower over here. Went to New York one day and they put me up. But I'm kind of similar to Andre 3000. I live a free life. I'm like a free spirit. I do what the fuck I want. I do what I want. I work 3 hours a day. I set my own schedule. If I wanted to work 10 hours a day, I could. If I wanted to work 13 hours a day, right now I work 3 hours a day. Yep. Doing what I love. I'm like Andre 3000. I really live. I look at my life. I see why people hate on me. I do what I want. I don't live by people's standards. I know I'm not the nigga driving around a brand new Benz because I don't fucking need it. I live in New York. I live in New York. What the fuck I need with a Benz? What I need with a car? Why do I need a car? Why do I need? I know. So you know, a lot of women look. What type of car you drive? Nothing. I get on a motherfucking train with my nice slippers on, with a pocket full of money. Yep. So if I make $100,000 a year, $100,000. Let's say if I made $100,000 a year, right? You never know who's watching, right? Let's say if I made $100,000 a year, I could pocket $100,000 a year. And you know what's crazy? Because I'm a Capricorn, I'm good with my money. I'm good with money. I'm good with balancing my checkbook. I'm good with that. I don't got them type of problems. I'm good with money. I'm organized. I'm not the motherfucker that goes spend all his money and splurge and do dumb shit with his money. I know how to shop on a budget. Yeah, I'm real good. I'm real organized. Yeah. I'm not the motherfucker that need a bunch of friends. No. There's motherfuckers in the shelter that barely even know my name. But you know what? It's a lot of motherfuckers that show me mad love in the shelter, especially the people that work here. It's the energy that I carry. Nobody never had a problem out of me. Never broke none of the rules. Never argued with nobody. Never had a fight with nobody. Because I ain't come here for that. I ain't come here for that. Yeah, I came here to get a voucher. And that's what I'm getting. Yeah, because people stole my identity, right? Ran my credit up, right? So why go back to spending all my money on apartments and the housing that I didn't want? Shit that was beneath me. right? Now I got a budget of how much I could spend on an apartment. I think it's $3,000, y'all. I think it's 3,000. So I could get any apartment that I want in New York, as long as it's $3,000 and under. And they gonna pay my rent for 5 to 10 years. So who winning and who losing? Who winning and who losing? I don't want to date no guy that's in the shelter. Great. Go date the guy that's in the Benz. And you already know I got a home. I always set up a home studio. So my house is always a business. I could write books. I could make clothes. I could make albums. It ain't shit that I can't do in my home. So my home is a business. And I'm in New York. The fuck out of here. The world. Nothing is look at that. 9 of Pentacles. I told you. Look at that. That's somebody that live an abundant life. I'm blessed. I'm not tripping. So the people that, we put them in, if y'all know my story, y'all know how I got in the shelter. Y'all know how I got in the shelter, right? Look at that right there. That's the 9 of Pentacles. That's somebody that live an abundant life and independent. That's somebody that's independent. I'm an independent contractor, right? And all I do is listen to I ask God, what you want me to do? Spirit guides, what y'all want me to do? And I follow my intuition. And it always lead me to a winning situation. And the people that put me in, hear that? And the people that put me in the shelter, fucking struggling paying their bills, wonder how they gonna pay their rent, how they gonna pay their bills. Some of these motherfuckers working at Popeyes, forgot they drop people groceries off, and that market is falling too. So they worry about how they gonna pay their bills and shit. They was shitting on me, and I'm over here about to blow up. That's enough about me, It's enough about me. It's enough about me. All right, Capricorn. I'm going to pull a couple cards and we're going to get out of here. I said, yes, Crystal. He's with Crystal Love said, I will. God been showing out how I'm going to keep it up. Show me he's there elevating my hell. Yes, right? Yes, you're right. Confirmation elevating my. I've been seeing the signs and numbers. Right? Look, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging about me. I want to show y'all, I'm just showing y'all that what looks like a negative sometimes is a plus. People set you up to fail, but God set you up to win. Right? No matter what you've been through in life, you can fucking win. I'm living proof that you can fucking win. You can win. You can fucking win out here. With the whole, I sit back and think, I said, God, I know it's only you that survived, because I got over like 200 people, like people teamed up. I got enemies. I'm like Machiavelli out this bitch. I got niggas that want me dead. They pray that I die every fucking day. And there's groups of them. It's groups of these motherfuckers. It's not like I got one enemy. No, they go get groups of people, covenants of people. Family members call other family members. Then other family members call other family members. Niggas go get their whole family. I got Mason groups. All type of motherfuckers that want me going. I got niggas in the music business that want me going. You remember I told y'all I got banned from BET back in 2008. BET, the nigga name was Pat Charles. See, it's funny that, it's like shit. The rooms that God put me in, this nigga set me up on BET on 106 and Park to lose, so one of his family members could win. And I said, I'm not coming back out here to lose. And the motherfucker banned me from BET. You know that motherfucker don't work for BET, and BET got sold. I can't make this shit up. I had motherfuckers at high places of authority that was enemies of mine, that made themselves enemies of mine. The motherfuckers ain't here no more. It's a dude named Ryan Grant. You ever heard of a dude named Ryan Grant and Melanie Daniels? I used to sing with them every Sunday. I don't think Ryan Grant here no more. He was one of the biggest fucking haters. Look, I could tell. I got so many stories, y'all. I got so many stories. Life Jennings stole one of my songs and put it on his album, and then that nigga went to jail for a long ass fucking time. Yeah, Life Jennings came to Village Underground, heard me singing a song called Superman Lover that I made, and stole my shit and put it on his album. He said, I want you to get in the studio with me. Instead of bringing me to the studio, the nigga stole my shit and put it on his album. That shit ain't never sell shit, and the nigga wound up going back to jail. I could tell you so many stories of people that shitted on me and fucked up shit happened to them. Rich or famous. I can't make that shit up. I had a manager, right? I had a manager, his name was John Barton, that pretty much tried to steal my motherfucking legacy. All the hard work I did with these record labels, all the years of grind, that nigga tried to steal all of my shit. You know where he at? In his grave. He was only 41 years old. You know, I took care of his mother and his grandmother, and that nigga treated me like shit. Called that nigga my brother. Yeah, but who's alive right now? Me. Who's dead? Him. I can't make this shit up. If I could make, and what he died probably from some health shit, but they was making fun of me because I was vegan. He dead at 40. You don't want to be enemies with me. I got so many stories that motherfuckers have met their fate plan. So I'm here to tell you that God is motherfucking real. Okay, that's enough, y'all. That's enough. That's enough. You said, I have to learn to say no. I've given people stuff and there for them, and they turned on me. I got fired from a job of pettiness and got $15,000 off them right before I got finally free. Right? Elevated my heart attack. Yeah, he had a heart attack. Let me find out you know him. Yeah, life genders ain't shit. But I'm not here to talk about celebrities and like make go check one of his albums. He got a song called A Ghetto Superman. And then you could go check my I took it down, but I got a song called Superman. My shit was way better than that. He tried to remix my shit and made some bullshit. Yeah, he did die from some heart shit. Something's wrong with his heart. He had a heart murmur ever since he was young. So did his grandmother and his mother. They all had heart problems. And I took care of his grandmother and I took care of his mother, and that nigga shitted on me. Shitted on me. Look, I don't want to talk about him no more. Let's leave it alone. He ain't here no more. So, let's leave it alone. But peace and love. Let's get into 3 cards for my Capricorns. Capricorns, what's going on? What's going on, Capricorn? Capricorn, what's going on? Take over, Lord. Take over. Look at that. What y'all see right there? What y'all see, an angel? Y'all see that card? That's an angel right there. Sagittarius energy. Somebody got Sagittarius in their chart. I know I do. That's an earth angel right there. Or that could be an archangel. That's an angel right there. That's a winged person. That's somebody spiritual. Right? That's a healer right there. That's somebody that can heal people. Right? Look at that. Look at that. Earth angel bringing balance. Look at that. What's under that? Oh, why all these winged people out here? Why these winged people out here? You fuck with somebody that's an earth angel, somebody that's spiritual, that's a healer, you're going to be under judgment by God. You hear that? Did you hear that in the background? I know y'all heard that big ass boom in the background. Act like I make this shit up. Act like I'm making this shit up. That's judgment by God. Look at all these people with their hands up. Did y'all hear that big ass boom? Almost sound like that trumpet went off, didn't it? I wish I could make this shit up. What time is it on the clock? 10:07. Oh, it's 10:07. What I see, the number 17. 17 is a star seed, Aquarius energy. What does the number 17 mean? I'm born January 7th. 1/7, that's my birthday. 1/7, 17, that's for the light workers out there. All I hear is touch not. Hear it again? Touch not my anointing. Look at all them winged people. Look at all them people with wings. 17 is the number for a star seed, Aquarius energy. 17 is the number for Aquarius too. Aquarius represent the 11th house. Aquarius represent the number 17. Look at these people in the judgment down here. Didn't I tell people to put their fucking clothes on? Didn't I tell these people to put their clothes on? Stop sleeping with everybody, right? Change your life. Look at God up there calling judgment on these people. I'm just, shout out to my spiritual people. It's telling God judgment. 14 and 20 equal 24. 14 and 20 equal, 14 and 20 equal 34. 34 break down to number 7. I'm a 7 baby. 7 is God's number. Y'all heard that big ass boom when this card came out. Should I leave it at that? Should I leave it at this? Is God real? Should I leave it at this? Look at all them people in it. Look at them wing. Look at them wing people out there. Look at that. Look at these people with their hands up. Judgment. Somebody could be born on the 20th or the 14th. Look at that. Can't make it. I'll leave it at that. Let's put that in numerology order. Yeah, let's read it. Every single Sagittarius in number 6. This is the card of victory. Here it going on. Your dreams and your plans are finally fulfilled. Hard work and careful planning result in glorious success, fame, public recognition and honor. Victory over the opposition, triumph and success has a positive effect on your life. Earth Angel Energy, what's going on? The card of flexibility, change and adaptation. One who works well with others. So not only are we getting victory over our enemies and getting a lot of attention and being famous, we work well with others. We work well with other people. What? One who works well with others and has good management skills. So we got good management skills, meaning that you can be vegan. Good management skills means that you can be celibate. You got self-control, right? So if you got self-control, you could teach other people about having self-control. Why? Because you're not a hypocrite. The card of flexibility, change and adaptation. One who works well with others and has good management skills, achieving balance and control over your own life. You hear that? Achieving balance and control over your own life. Not that I'm making an excuse because somebody else made me do something. And if you could achieve balance and control over your own life, then you won't be a hypocrite when you tell other people to get their shit together. I can't be a hypocrite when I tell people, yo, you need to eat fucking better. Why? Because I eat better. Can't tell people, you need to stop sleeping with everybody and put some fucking clothes on. Why? Because I'm celibate. When you tell people to put the fucking weed down because you don't know what's in it. It could be fentanyl in the weed. Put the shit down. It's a drug. Why can I say that? Because I used to smoke hella weed and I stopped. Not a hypocrite. I've been there. I've been at the bottom. And I've been to the top. Remember, I hit the Billboard News in the train station. I want y'all to check my community posts, right? I want y'all to check my community posts when I get off. I'm going to share a story with y'all on the post when I was singing in the train station. When they took my son, y'all see how I sing in the train station now? I went to go sing in the train station and I fucking hit the Billboard News and hope Cardi B win a Grammy. When Cardi B first came out, I hoped her win a fucking Grammy. I was in the train station performing. I performed my records. I got crowds of people out there. And then I remixed Cardi B's song and the shit hit the Billboard News. Next thing you know, Cardi B won a Grammy. I hope Cardi B won a Grammy. Hear that horn? If I'm lying, I'm fucking flying. I ain't seen shit that I can't explain. Yeah. Cardi B, if you watching, you don't owe me, but you owe me. Judgment. Yeah. Arguments and legal contract issues resolved in your favor. Oh. Judgment in your favor. If you have, you hear that, Elevated Mind Healer? Arguments and legal and contractual issues. You hear that? Elevated Mind Healer? You heard that? You heard them fireworks going off? Arguments, legal and contractual issues resolved in your favor. If you have wronged someone, seek reconciliation and forgiveness. Forgive those who have hurt you and move on with your life. Find a new career. If you have been in a low period, this card signifies a turnaround. What time is it on the clock when you hear that shit going off? 10:13, 23, 23, break down to number 5. That's change. Things is changing, y'all. Things is changing. And there go the money. Look at that. There go the money right there. Look at God blessing us. Look at God blessing us. Some type of payout. Somebody gonna win in court. If you're going to court, you're gonna win. If you're going to get a job, they're going to pay you more. Look at that. Six of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Taurus rule over the second house. Taurus rule over the material realm. That means being blessed. That's a bag of money right there. What's going on? You gain control over your financial life and will become, so if you're worried about, right? If you're worried about how I'm going to pay my bills, how I'm going to make it, Crystal Love, look at that. Lord, when I leave, how I'm going to make it? How I'm going to make it on my own? What he say? You gain control over your financial life and will become easier to meet payments. Concerns over your self-worth, success in business or sales. So if you got a business, you're going to be successful. Don't worry about the sales. God going to work it out. God going to work it out. God going to work it out. Look, I don't need to say nothing else, y'all. Victory over the opposition, earth angel energy, and judgment going in your favor. And there go the money right there, because God know we need money to survive down here. Somebody could be born on the 6th, the 12th, the 14th, the 20th. Let's add all this up. I like numerology. 20 plus 14 equal 34. 34 plus 6 equal 40. 40 plus 6 equal 46. 46 break down to number 10. 10th house is ruled by Capricorn. Capricorn rule over career and public image. We coming to fuck up. Elevated Maya said I've been seeing sixes all day. 12, 12. No wonder I've been laid back lately, Crystal Love. Yeah. Patricia Wright said, thank you. Confirmation for me. That's my time, y'all. That's my time. If y'all want to donate to the channel, feel free. Cashapp $multiMahdi. Hit that super thing. No pressure, though, but in order to keep this business running, make a donation. We appreciate it. Or book a reading. Personal readings only $29.99. How we book a reading with you, Multi? Cashapp $multiMahdiTV, $29.99. And email me your birthday. And you'll have your reading as soon as possible. You also come with some music to listen to. All right? Let me go out with a bang. Let's go out with a bang, y'all. Let me give y'all some music before I go. Give y'all some music. 1 minute. Don't leave, y'all. Don't leave. But don't leave, y'all. Let's go out with a bang. But don't leave, y'all. Let's go out with a bang. Let's go out with a bang. They trying to take us out. They trying to kill us all. They trying to kill us all. All praise to the most high God. My vibration stay high. Working, everything star see night working, 144,000 light workers, we protecting cause the devil stay lurking, all praise to the most high God, start to see we was born with superpowers, 10 words 7 baby, I can bring the tower, it's time to wake them up, cause we in the final hour, my vibration stay high, light working, everything star see night working, 144,000 light workers, we protecting cause the devil scared. I said I'm bricks in the light. I got superpowers, I can travel through the night. Places be the moon, nigga, I can reach the life. Crucified, nigga, cause it's similar to Christ. January 7th, I got Buddha in my veins. It's just around with me, shooters in these other planes. I ain't playing with you lanes. You playing with a king, you playing with your one. You powered by the devil, I'm powered by the sun. All that black magic hit him backfire. Somebody tell the devil he a damn lie. I feel like coming back. I'm so protected, I ain't even had to send it back. I said 144, nigga, that's my squad. The world gon' bow down to the most side guy. We gon' wake him up, we gon' wake him up. Ay. We don't give fuck, we don't give fuck. Ay. We gon' wake him up, we gon' wake him up. I kept the devil ring him up, now we turn the rock. Yeah, my vibration stay high, light working. Everything start see night working. 144,000 light workers. We protecting cause the devil stay lurking. All praises to the most high God. Star seed, we was born with superpowers. January 7th, baby, I can bring the tower. It's time to wake them up, cause we in that final hour. My vibration stay high, light worker. Everything star seed, night worker. 144,000 light workers. We protecting cause the devil stay lurking. I got psychic powers killing with my intellect. I be stating facts, post posted on the internet. I be making hits, I can do this in my sleep. Women fall in love, cause my poetry is deep. I got the magic stick, I can put that ass to sleep. Take you on a trip, so we can do it in my Jeep. I can touch the soul, I can hear you with my love. So you can go and cheat with some nigga in the club. All that black magic in backfire. Somebody tell the devil he a damn lie. It's like coming back. He's so protected, I ain't even had to send it back. I get 144, nigga, that's my squad. The world gon' bow down to the most high God. We gon' wake him up, we gon' wake him up. We don't give fuck, we don't give fuck. I'm feeling we gon' wake him up, we gon' wake him up. I feel the devil run him up, but now his time is up. Hey, my vibration stay high, light worker, huh? Hey, from the start, see night worker, huh? 144,000 light workers, huh? We protecting girls, the devil stay lurking, hey. All praise to the most high God, hey. Start see, we was born with superpowers. January 7, baby, like a burning tower. It's time to wake them up, cause we in the same world, huh? My vibration stay high, light worker, huh? Earth Friendly Starseed, night worker, huh? 144,000 light workers, huh? We protected, yo, the devil stay lurking, hey. All praise to the Most High God, hey. Starseed, we was born with superpowers. January 7th, baby, I could bring the tower. It's time to wake them up, cause we in that final hour, hey. Peace and love.